What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. And to all of my new viewers, watchers, supporters, subscribers, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this content. I hope you enjoyed the video. And to all of my returning viewers, watchers, subscribers, supporters, welcome back, guys. As always, it is a pleasure to see you again. And without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So we are going to apply a new skin tint, definitely new to me. First, I will be applying Fenty Beauty's Pro Filt'r Mattifying Primer. So I went into Sephora a few days ago to try and return the Fenty Beauty skin tint stick. So in exchange, I picked up the Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint. Now, typically for me, I would steer away from things that suggest that they're hydrating just because I go for more of a matte finish to kind of combat the little bit of sporadic oil breakthrough that I have. Really gotten it under control since using skincare on a consistent basis. But nevertheless, I always tend to gravitate towards mattifying products. Well, getting older, like, you know, wanting a more natural, kind of dewy, you know, youthful appearance when I wear my makeup, especially if I'm not going for just like a full-on, full-out beat. So this is what led me to try this one. Now the shade that I got in this one is 15. I did swatch it in the store. It looked awesome. So we are going to apply it to see exactly if it is giving hydration or what the results are. And this one, it basically states, reading from the actual description, it's a lightweight skin tint that boosts moisture levels by 52% for a dewy glow and provides a sheer veil of coverage for comfortable all-day wear. So it says the coverage is light, it is buildable, the finish is radiant, and it has, let's see, hyaluronic acid, metal foam seed oil, which replenishes with nourishing fatty acids to strengthen the skin's moisture barrier. And let's see, what else does it say it has in here? Yeah, it's free of parabens, mineral oil, it's vegan, and it's cruelty free. We love that. So let's see. Now this is going to be a big change for me. Just putting a little bit on. And this is how it looks. Now this is going to be a big change for me. Again, you guys know I boast matte all day. Like, the drier the finish, the better for me. I'm going to apply it using a airbrush foundation brush by It Cosmetics, just because this one is the bristles are a little bit more forgiving. It's a little bit looser, and given the fact that this is a sheer skin tint, I don't want anything that's going to like pack the product on too heavy. And it is rather light. Smells like Play-Doh almost. Has a sheer finish. I like that. So far I could still kind of see like my little mole. And if you're one that is looking for more of a heavy or full coverage, again, you can add additional layers. You can fill in where needed with concealer. When I was shade matching in Sephora, the associate who was assisting me, she had even suggested like this would be a good product for, you know, someone who doesn't have that many skin concerns, or should I say complexion concerns, you know, given the fact that it's rather sheer. Like this would just kind of help give you a more, you know, healthy, dewy look, but it's not going to, you know, be full coverage. If there are blemishes and things that you are like just dead set on hiding, this may or may not be the product for you, especially if you're not looking to just keep adding layers. Yeah, but I don't mind it. The application was very smooth. If you were kind of like rushing for time, you could even put it on just using your fingers. Like it's literally that light. I don't see any streaking. Again, I can see like my little moles on my face, so it's really giving natural. It's really giving like dewy, as they suggested. It has a natural finish to it. So far, so good. And for concealer, this is a new one, guys. New product alert. I will not be using the concealers I use in every video, although they're nice. I wanted to give this one a try because it boasts some of my favorite attributes to one of my beloved concealers. We'll talk about that in a second. But as for this one, it's by Makeup by Mario. This is their SurrealSkin Awakening Concealer. And the shade that I got in this one is shade 440. Reason that I stated I'm excited to try this one is because it states that it has caffeine in it. I'm just pulling up the press for this one. A pro performance multi-use concealer that visibly lifts, blurs, and brightens your under eye and complexion for an awakened appearance. Coverage is medium, the finish is natural, and it has caffeine in it. That is what I was looking for. One of my favorite concealers that I use on a daily basis. It is by Marc Jacobs Beauty. Their extra shot double dose, what I call it, concealer and foundation in one. So that one gets me right together because of the content of caffeine in it. So I'm going to let this one dry down just a tad bit, and we're going to see throughout the day, because this will be a wear test. So we will see if throughout the day this one also kind of helps to remove some of the puffiness from my under eye area. We shall see. And off camera, I just applied some Juvia's Place I Am Magic in shade 11 to my T-zone area. And now I'm going to blend everything in using a damp beauty blender. So now I'm going to set all of this. Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, and this is in translucent medium. And I will be setting using the same damp beauty blender. And it's playing nice with this product. It's kind of just soaking it right on up. I like that, especially if you have a light hand and you're not applying like a full-on amount to like bake. Because it's a sheer product, just using a very thin layer of setting powder. I don't know about the concealer though. We will see, especially with claims of awakening. I only know one concealer that got me to that level, and that was by Marc Jacobs Beauty, of which, I don't know if you guys have saw, Marc Jacobs Beauty is resurfacing. I'm so excited. I thought that I was going to be hanging on to that one little bit of extra shot that I've kept for all this time, but I just saw, like yesterday, that they are bringing Marc Jacobs Beauty back. I pray it's the same formula. I'm super excited about it. Now I won't have to struggle with that one little container that I have left. My only thing is, I feel like they brought the announcement out too soon. Like, I don't know if he's trying to keep us on the edge of our seats, but according to the release, it stated that this new rebranding will not surface until 2025. I don't have time for that. I can't wait that long. Like, we're gonna need you to pull up a little bit sooner than 2025 Marc Jacobs. Setting my entire face, Born This Way multi-use complexion powder, and I'm going to use my pointed powder brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics. Yeah, like we gonna need you to pull up a little bit sooner than 2025. But I am excited to see if there's going to be any new products that he brings out. Again, hopefully the formula for the products remain the same. Like, have you guys heard about it? Are you excited to try anything? I just want my extra shot. And I promise this time I will buy more than one. And now I'm going to go in with bronzer by Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is in Daycation. You guys know how I absolutely love this one. And since this is a wear test, I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm not going to give you guys like this long drawn out video. I do have a few errands to run, so we are going to apply a natural eye look. I will be using the Warriors palette by Juvia's Place. Colors are absolutely amazing and so appropriate for fall. It's even given pumpkin spice latte, if you will. I will be applying it using my Morphe M504 brush. I'm first going to apply this shade here, which is, a Hosi. I hope I said that correct. Again, this is just going to be more or less like a everyday, I'm running errands, I want to look put together and cute, but not too beat face. And speaking of pumpkin spice latte, how many of you girlies and guys have had your fix thus far? I'm not really a pumpkin spice girl. I'm more of a apple spice. So I was equally as excited when all the apple spice products came back out. There's like one that I get, it's an apple, I believe it's like an apple spice oat milk latte. So delicious. I get it both iced and hot. Absolutely amazing. So now I'm going to apply this shade here. This one is called Cano or Canu, depending on how you pronounce it. And I'm going to apply that more or less crease down. Yeah, I had my first fall Starbucks drink yesterday, and it was amazing. I full on felt like, okay, where are the hay rides let me get ready to break out my boots. I'm ready to go apple picking. I'm ready to go pumpkin picking, all of the things. Man, I'm ready. Like this year, and I feel like I say this to y'all every year, but the heat, and more of you guys this year than in prior years, most of you guys can now identify, like the heat this year has just been relentless. We need a break. We need some crisp orange and brown and golden toned leaves falling from the tree. I'm ready for that for us. And lastly, I'm going to use this one here. This is Mino. Yeah, I'm ready. And for my under eye, I'm going to line it using a black kohl eyeliner. This one is by like Wet n Wild in the shade Black. Apply it using my mirror here. And then for the inner eye, I will be applying a little bit of some sparkle there. Let's see, we're going to apply Morphe, and I will be using, this is a Morphe M421 brush, or it can just be any tiny brush or any brush that has like a little pointed tip to it. It's just applying a little bit, not much to really talk about. And for blush, I will be applying Mented Cosmetics and Clay Too Much. Another amazing shade for fall. I love this blush. For some, it may be too subtle, but on days when I want to apply blush and I want it to be subtle but still give, like you can tell that there's blush there, you know. It does just that. Oh, this blush is so good. For lips, of course, MAC Cosmetics Chestnut. This is by Nars. This one is called Tonka. This is a soft matte brown neutral kind of natural shade. And now I'm going to apply some setting powder by One Size. So because this is a natural, like everyday, very early morning look for me, it's like maybe 8:30 here. I'm not going to apply lashes, but just a bit of mascara. I will be using, don't judge me, I cannot find my full-size mascara, but this is by MAC Cosmetics. This is Stacked in the shade Black. Just going to apply this. Alright guys, so this is it for my everyday, very early morning Starbucks run look to get my fall beverage fix. Again, this is a wear test. Time now is 0900 hours. I don't know if you guys can see that. No? Okay. It was gonna be like a shameless mom plug. My 3 boys are my screensaver, but if you didn't see it, it's literally 9:02 a.m. So I will check back in with you guys. We'll say later on today, and we'll see how this wears. I will not be applying anything else, no pressed powder. If I'm starting to see oil, nothing. We're going with exactly what I applied. I'll see you guys. Oh, my makeup is cute. No, not recording the whole entire time we've been out. Is literally after being outside. There's a little bit, not much there's really none on this side or my chin. There's a little bit here and some separating of the concealer, which is a little interesting, but yeah, like everything else is holding up. And look, I literally just came from outside. Where I live, it's like 100 degrees right now. So it literally looks like I just ran a marathon, but I didn't. I just went to the store and came back home. Thus far, it's holding up good, but I'm gonna check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so this is after 4.5 hours of wear. I'm pretty impressed. Reason I state that is because as I was applying this, it kind of gave me Kat Von D, the what was that one called, the Good Apple foundation balm. It felt just like that. Like I was optimistic, but not so much. You know, I'm thinking it's going to be oily, especially with me going outside, 100+ degrees today. So I literally just knew my face was going to melt off. I actually enclosed a bit of footage from me being out and what I literally looked like when I came back in the house. I haven't done any touch-ups anywhere, especially in this area where, I mean, the sweat was pouring. I'm liking it. Honestly, I could see myself using this on a day-to-day basis. My face doesn't feel heavy. I don't really feel like I'm wearing much makeup. Yeah, and I mean, it was super easy to apply. You didn't need much. A very light bristled brush did the trick, or as I suggested, possibly trying it with your fingers and just kind of warming the product into your face as you're applying it. But again, this is what we have 4.5 hours later. I did not apply any setting powders after, no pressed powders, no blotting of oil. This is what you get. The only thing I will say, and it's probably due to how I applied, but this particular eye, it's like really bugging me because I can see like where the concealer ends and where the skin tint begins. Although I put the skin tint all over prior to the concealer, which is a little weird, but that is definitely not enough for me to be like, no, I'm not using this. I will be using this on a continuous basis. Like, this will be one of those things that becomes a new go-to for me. I love the fact that it's very lightweight. It doesn't take much. It still gives you skin, but it gives you healthy, hydrated, rested skin. Like, you really can't tell that you have on makeup. And I love that, especially for a day-to-day type of wear. Now, if you're going out and you want to be faced and possibly something a little bit more heavier, or you may have to apply a few layers, but that's not what I will be using this for. So this one for me, it is definitely a go out and purchase. And that is all I have for you good people. So, as always, in the comment box below will be a list of all items used to achieve this look. Sound off. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comments. Have you tried this one? I know I'm a few weeks late to the party, but have you already tried this one? What are your thoughts? Yay, nay? Are we feeling the skin tint? Are we over them? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, exercise, self-care. It is not a luxury, but a necessity. It's a necessity. We have to take care of ourselves. Check on your strong friends. And until next time, guys, we shall chat again soon.